Question? Okay, let's go back to cartilage and so on. Hyaline cartilage is found in all of your joints, in the synovial joints between all of your bones. Elastic cartilage is found in your ears. Fibrocartilage is found in the spine, in between the individual vertebrae. So hyaline has this matrix, a ground substance. The cells grow in little pockets called lacuna, and they produce this stiff jelly, which is the ground substance, found in all of your joints, lines the top and bottom of a joint, connected and covering the bone. Elastic is found in the ears. It looks just like hyaline, except it has these dark elastic fibers. Fibrocartilage has collagen fibers, and this is a chondrocyte in a lacuna. The space in which the chondrocyte resides is called a lacuna. Fibrocartilage occurs in between the vertebra in your spine. Bone has collagen and calcium salts to solidify and strengthen the collagen fibers. We'll talk about what canaliculi are, and periosteum is the covering of bones. So this is compact bone. It has a central canal, and there are blood vessels and nerves in there. And osteocytes are the bone cells that are living. The bone cells maintain the tissue. They get oxygen and food from the blood vessels. They get rid of waste, and these canaliculi are little canals connecting all the osteocytes. If anybody has ever broken a bone, you know for sure that there is a nerve all throughout your bones. Now we're going to talk about membranes that line the cavities in our skin. Mucous membranes secrete mucus. They're found in the oral cavity and the airways. Serous membranes cover the lungs, the heart, and the body cavity. They provide fluid to allow movement without friction. Cutaneous is your skin, the outer skin of the body. Synovial membranes are in between every joint, lubricates the joints and so on. So mucous membrane, serous membranes surround the heart, lungs, and body cavity. Cutaneous membrane is your skin. The synovial membranes are found in joints. Now we're into muscle tissue. So they have filaments that can contract. We have skeletal muscle, cardiac muscle, and smooth muscle. So if you look at skeletal muscle, there are long fibers with striations, and they have many nuclei per cell. So skeletal muscle is just long fibers that are able to contract. Cardiac muscle tissue is found only in the heart. It is also striated, and it's going to pump your blood around your body and maintain blood pressure. We said that it's branched and has one or two nuclei. It's only found in the heart. In between these branch fibers are intercalated disc. That's a gap junction that allows electrical currents to flow throughout the heart to control and make the heart contract from top to bottom. Smooth muscle is found in blood vessels, digestive organs, uterus, and so on. They're very small tapering cells. They're involuntary contraction, meaning that you don't have to think about contracting your gut. You don't have to think about peristalsis, moving food through your digestive tract. Your bladder is smooth, is the smooth muscle, and you can control it to an extent, but a lot of times it works on its own. So smooth muscle cells are tapering. So they have a single nucleus, and it's within one tapering cell, and it is stacked to form a collection of these cells that can control movement in your digestive tract, control your bladder, control constriction or relaxation in blood vessels, and so on. Neural tissues conduct electrical impulses. We'll get into that. So neurons are nerves, neuroglial cells are nerve glue. But we'll talk about something called an action potential or a nerve spike. Nerves can carry electrical impulses to allow activity in the brain, to cause muscle contraction, to have sensation from your skin. So muscles contract and information is carried from the external part of your skin to form sensations of heat, cold, pressure, pain, and so on. So we're going to talk about what these four structures are in nerves. Neuroglial cells are nerve glue. They support, help maintain the environment, supply nutrients, and defend against infection. So if we look at a typical nerve cell, it has a cell body. It has dendrites, which are fibers that receive information from other nerves. It has a nucleus. It has an axon, and the nerve impulse or the electrical signal always moves away from the cell body down the axon to the synaptic terminals. Nerves release neurotransmitters to connect to other nerves. So there'd be another nerve that could have its synaptic terminals right next to these dendrites. So a chemical communication occurs between nerves, and to change the concentration of ions, charged ions, and those ions allow for a flow of electrical current down the axon to the synaptic terminals. And at synapses, that's where neurotransmitters will be released, like epinephrine, norepinephrine, serotonin, dopamine, and so on. Okay. That'll be it for today. Let's stop our recording. Okay. Stop recording.